Hello, my crafty friends. It's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I'm going to be working on my December daily today, and I'm going to be doing days 6, 7, and 8. It is December 8th. No, 9th. Yeah, it's December 9th tonight. So I am going to be finishing up the 6th, 7th, and 8th. I pre-recorded all of the foundation pages and getting those set up. So I'm going to go ahead and play that footage now, and then I will return back with you and I will finish up the pages. All right, so this particular page is going to be me addressing some Christmas cards, and I am going to use this little journaling card here. They had some cute stamps in the corner, and I wanted to cut those out. So I'm just going to fussy cut those stamp little images out, and I don't show you the whole process of me doing that because it literally was boring. So I'm going to move on to the next thing. The next thing that I did was for these numbers in the collection, for some reason they didn't cut out the centers of, like, when they have a hole, when there's a hole. And I really don't like that. I feel like it doesn't look good on the page with this big, huge white spot on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through my X-Acto knife and some scissors and cut this out the best that I can. I messed up a tiny little bit at the top, but I don't think you can really tell. So once I get that cut up, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next section, but I just wanted to kind of show you the process of me cutting this because I think it looks so much better with the hole cut out. And then you can actually see what you're putting behind it, and it's not just this big white hole in the middle of your page. I don't understand why they did that. Anyway, I digress. All right, so this journaling card has a similar feel to the original first journaling card that I did at the beginning of the book. And I have about 3 different elements of this type of thing in this book. And I'm really happy about it because, like I said before, it kind of brings that junk journal feel to it. So I'm going to do very similar to what I did in that first page. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll make sure I leave a link here in the corner so you can go to that video if you want to check that out. But I just had a couple of pieces of ephemera here, little journaling cards and things that I wanted to add into the page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut this. So I'm just going to slice this just like I did in the first video. The thing that I'm going to add, that's a little Tim Holtz like ephemera piece. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut that until it kind of fits into that little space right there. So it looks like it's behind the one piece of paper, but then it looks like it's in front of the other one. And yeah, I'm just going to trim it because I wanted it to kind of angle. So yeah, so that's what it's going to look like. And the reason I used that was because it had like a little postal code thing at the top, and it said something about postage. So I really liked that little card. And then I'm going to make another slit because I wanted to put that little journaling card in the back. It looks like a little piece of notebook paper. And I wanted to have the list of the people that I'm going to be sending the cards to. I'm going to put it on that little thing. All right. And then I did want to put a tab on it because I want to be able to pull it in and out of that page. So I will be putting a little tab on that piece. But this piece, I didn't really care if it came out. I didn't really want it to be an interactive element because I know it's going to be sitting in the pocket. So that one was fine. I just went ahead and glued that to the back. And then I'm just testing it out here to make sure that I have my tab in the right spot and that I'm able to fit it all in. So, and then the collection came with these cute little stickers that have like little tabs on them. So I can't remember exactly what this one says. Well, I have my book right here. I can look it up. But I basically just added that one in there. I think it says Santa's list. Yeah, it says Santa Claus, and then I put one of the stickers, that sticker right there, I put making a list. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that there. And then I'm going to get that attached to the journaling card and try to learn from my mistake that I did in my last one that I put the tab on day 5. I wanted to make sure that it was in the right spot. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one on. And I kind of like lined it up with where I wanted it to be in the pocket. All right, so there it is in the pocket. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of these letter stickers that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I love these letter stickers so much. They're almost like a vinyl leather. Is that right? Vinyl, is that the right word? They just have like kind of like a rubbery consistency to them, and I really like them. And then they're, of course, they're foiled. And in the sticker book, there is a thing that says holidays. So I just took off the S. So it's going to say holiday cards. So I'm just going to go ahead and get all of these little letters lined up here on the page. I don't think I make you sit through the whole thing. Hold on, let's see. Oh, that didn't take that long. Okay, so that is, I guess I decided to move that little sticker there. Oh, I guess I just centered it a little bit more. All right, that's fine. Okay, I'm sorry. I recorded these a couple weeks ago, and now I'm just looking back at the footage while I'm doing the voiceover. So it's kind of a surprise, like, oh, okay, what did I do? How did I create that page? All right, so then I glued on my 6 there, and then that is going to sit in the pocket. So in order for it to sit in the pocket and actually have like be a little pocket for that piece, I'm going to go ahead and glue that onto the back of day 5's card. So I'm just trying to test it out here to make sure that everything is going to line up correctly. And then with the card in the slot, I'm just going to go ahead and glue around it and then make it a pocket. Okay, so now that I got that in there, I'm going to go ahead. I just added a little touch of that red brick distressed ink on that one pocket, just to kind of let it stand out a little bit. And then I had a stamp. It's a circle stamp, and I had some circle stickers, so I just grabbed some circle stickers and the stamp. And the stamp says "sent on," and I'm gonna just stamp that onto a little circle here. I'm actually using a stamp. I'm so excited. And then I was going to put that right there in the corner, but I wanted to kind of prop it up a little bit. So I have these little wood like pieces, like chipboard pieces. And I just went ahead and stuck that one on to the chipboard. And then I'm going to trim it up a little bit because it was a little bit bigger than the chipboard. And then I'm just going to stick that onto the corner over there, and then I'm going to add a little number 25 on there. And that sticker came from the collection, the little sticker book collection. Just go ahead and stick that on there. And then I will do my journaling on that card. And I also wanted to pop the stamps off a little bit, the postage stamps off the page a little bit too. So I'm just going to take some phone tape and just use that to adhere that little postage stamp down in the corner. Okay, and then I did add a little gem to there's like a little reef thing on the journaling card. It has like a little bow kind of thing on it. So I just added a clear little crystal gem just to add something to that journaling card.
So I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac and adhere that little gem onto the journaling card just to add something to it. So you can watch me struggle to do that. All right. All right, so that basically that page is done. I did have this little tag here that I wanted to use, so I'm going to go ahead and attach that just with a paper clip because I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do with it, but I just wanted something in that little white blank space. All right, so we're going to move on to day 7. So I have the invitation to my Christmas party. So every year I do a foster family Christmas party, and we invite all of the foster families from Orange County to come to our church, and we give them a huge party. And we had, I think, over 1,000 guests and about 400 volunteers. So that helped us with it. So it was a real big success, and I was really happy. And basically, that was my day 7. So there is the card, and I just attached it to the back of that envelope or the little folder with that I'm going to put my cards in. I just made it a little pocket so that I could add in my journaling because I knew my journaling was most likely going to be pretty personal. So I wanted to make sure that that was hidden journaling. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of skip over the next section because I ended up changing it so much. And you'll see in the video when I go through and actually walk through how I put my pictures in, that I changed it so much that I just skipped over that part. And I'll show you the other kind of what I did with day 7 after that. All right, so day 8 is this, like, basically it's kind of like day 8 I am actually going to a what's called Queen Bee. It's like a little kind of like a flea market, I guess. And me and my sister are going to go to that flea market. So I have that on day 8. So I have a couple pictures for that. And then I had this one page in there that I really wanted to use to kind of just break it up. I like to have different kind of decor pieces that are just decor that just kind of break up the all of the pictures and journaling and stuff. So I had this one page in there with the deers and stuff, and the trees, and I really like it. So I decided to go ahead and use that. I just stuck that big Believe sticker on the top of it, and that's from Hobby Lobby. And then a couple of these little random, I don't even know where I got these stickers at, stickers, little snowflake stickers. And so to kind of match that and make it fit within this page, because it's kind of like a layout altogether, I decided to add some stickers, some, what am I trying to say? Snowflake stickers to that as well, to that side of the page. And then I wanted to have these little pom-pom trim sitting here because I just love having things kind of sticking out of my book. So I had this just random piece of little pom-pom trim. So I added that to the side. All right.
Okay, so here is page 6's layout. And I put a couple of cards in there that I'm going to be sending out this year. And I have my photo right here. So I'm going to be sending these out to people via mail, but I've got some people coming over to my house for a couple of events that you're actually going to see some pictures in on the 14th and 15th when I do those 2 days. And I want to give them each a personalized card when they come over to the house. So I have a stack of Dollar Tree I have a stack, literally a stack of Dollar Tree handmade cards, or the cards. One of my favorite things is those cards. So I'm just going to put this little sticker that says Christmas card photo. I just think that's really cute, and I'm just going to actually put it right here on the sticker. I'm just going to put it right there on the photo. This is the back of day 5, and I'm just going to go ahead and adhere it to the back of day 5. And then I'm just going to trim around it so you can't see the picture from the other side. Okay, so I got that trimmed up. Put that in here. Okay. And then the other thing that I was thinking of, now I had this in my process video for this. I made this little card thing that has this little tag in here, and I was going to write the names of the people that I'm going to be sending cards to. I haven't done that yet, but what I'm going to do is, in order for me to access this little card from this pocket, I need to cut a hole or a slit in the pocket, which scares me, but I'm going to do it because I want to. So I'm just going to draw a line where I want to cut it. And then hopefully, maybe possibly, could I fit this in here so that I don't cut the other side? Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Okay, and I'm even going to put this down so it kind of holds it in place. Okay. And I'm just going to cut. And then hope that that black line comes off. Okay. It just wiped right off. Okay, good. Okay, that feels really weird. But I think it worked. Let's see. Go in the pocket. And now I should be able to take this part out and stick it in here like this. Yay, it worked. Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do my journaling, and then I'm going to add in the names of my the people that I'm sending the cards to. And I have the list of all the people that I'm going to be, that's why I made this little list. So I have all the people that I'm actually hand delivering cards to. I think I'm just going to leave that here. I'm just going to put who I'm mailing the cards to. And even though this is day 6, and I mean, I'm just a little bit behind and I haven't actually sent my cards out yet, but I do have a list. So I'm just going to transfer that list to this thing. And then I'm just going to journal about sending cards and kind of what that means to me. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to day 7. And so the image that I'm going to be using is a picture of the team for the Christmas party. And obviously these people have not given me the permission for them to use their image on my video. So I am just going to cover them up for the purposes of this video. So I'm just going to cover them up. So there are people underneath those brown papers, and I am one of them. And my sister actually gave me this cute little transparency that says Mary. And I know you're not going to be able to really fully get the grasp of this whole concept of this page, but basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here, and I think I'm going to do it with a bracket, I think. And I am then going to take a piece of label paper. I'm going to put this piece of label paper right here, And I'm going to very carefully, I'm going to actually do it prior to gluing it or putting it on there. I'm going to write the people's names in the photo, but I'm going to do it prior to actually gluing it down or adhering it down, because if I make a mistake, I don't want this sticker to be on there. So I'm going to give myself some wiggle room to make a mistake. So I'm just going to put this on here, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to attach it with a brad. So I need to find a brad. Let's just make sure. Yeah, just right in the middle is good. All right. Let me make that hole just a little bit bigger. There we go. Now, does the light go sideways? Does it go straight on? A little bit crooked, I think. It's a little bit crooked this way. I think straight on. Straight on. Okay. And then, yeah, like I said, I'm going to write everybody's name on there, but unfortunately I don't. There's a couple people I don't know their names. I know them and I talk to them, but I just don't remember what their names are. That's horrible. But once I get all that information, I will write that on there. And then the other photo that I have for the day is this one of the little, we had a little tree with that people, the kiddos could write their wish. And this is a foster ministry party. So it's all of the foster families in Orange County, California. Well, not all. Yeah, basically all Orange County, California. Even some in LA County come. And we basically just throw them this big, huge party every year. And I've been involved with it for 7 years. And I think before that, it was going on for 14 years before that. So, in the party, we have a little tree that has a little, that the kiddos can go write a tag and write what they want their wish to be. Unfortunately, the kiddos' wishes are a little bit different than a lot of kiddos' wishes. So, this one isn't. This one just says Frisbee and iPhone. Well, it says iPhone. But this little sweet one says to be with my sister again. And I think that's sweet. And that's just the sentiment that I think is really super sweet. And it breaks my heart. So I'm not sure if I want to do anything on this page. Sometimes, I don't even know if I like that actually. Now that I see it with the Mary and the oh fun, what fun. It was a fun, super fun party, by the way. We had a blast. But I'm kind of weird about having like 2 different sentiments on one page. But I don't really know what else to do. Let me just see. Hold on. Let me just see what I can do. I will be right back. Okay, a little change in plans. I decided that I did not like this little card thing over here because I didn't like the blue on the other side. So basically what I'm done is I just attached it to this card to cover up the hole. I just put these two little stickers here. And then I put this sticker here to cover up the hole, and then I put this one here to just kind of have, you know, a group of three. So I'm going to put this one in here, and then, so my friend posted this picture, and I just covered up their faces. She posted this picture on Facebook, and I just stole it from her because these are like my really dear, sweet, sweet friends that were in this picture. And I just wanted to include it in my December dailies. So I have these little, where's that back? I have these little Project Life 4x6 pockets that just have like a little, it's just basically a pocket. So I'm going to put this in the pocket, and then the pocket has like a little flap that you're supposed to use your fuse tool, and you're supposed to fuse it to the plastic, but I'm not doing that. I'm just going to take this, I just folded it in, and I'm just going to attach it to this picture. So it'll just be like a little flip up. So I'm just going to use some red line tape to do that. If I have. This photo again. I'm sorry, I'm covering up photos, but I just don't feel comfortable, you know, putting these people's faces on YouTube without their permission. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the pocket like this. Straighten this out. Come on. I have full confidence that you would work. Okay, there we go. And now this just flips up. And there. And so yeah, I think that that is going to be done. I'm going to call this done. Now day 8 has that photo, and then it has this other photo. And this one is going to go in this pocket. And then I want to just put the little journaling card that has what this particular thing was. So we went to this thing called the Queen Bee market, I guess. Shop? I don't know. It was like a little like flea market, I guess. So I just want to add a little journaling card that says Queen Bee Flea Market. I probably actually will just put Queen Bee. I don't think I can put all of that on there. So I'm going to just work on that right now. So I basically want to keep all these little tags in this little pocket. And then I'm also going to put the journaling in here as well. So I'll slip the journaling behind back there. So in order for this to kind of match over here, I'm going to use this piece of gold because I wanted to bring in some gold glitter to kind of match this part. So I'm going to put this right here, and this washi tape literally has no stick to it whatsoever. So I'm going to use my glue stick. And this has a nice, it's nice because it has a line. Okay, and then I thought I would put this little thing right here. I'm just going to stick this little embellishment piece on here with a snowflake brad, so it kind of brings this snowflake element onto this page. And I wanted it to kind of hang off, so I think I might have to trim it up a little bit, but I'm okay with that. If I have to trim up to make it fit in there. And then I'm just going to put in letters, these letter stickers that I used before. I'm just going to put Queen Bee. Okay, so I got page 6 in there, and then I'm going to go ahead and add page 7. And then here is the page 7 with the flip out, and I think I'm still going to write the information there. And yeah, so there's that one. And then day 8, there is my little journaling card that says Queen Bee on it. There's a lot of E's in Queen Bee, so I did have to modify an F to make it an E, which I'm not very happy about. So if I find any more of these letters, I will probably switch that out. But for now, it is what it is. And I am going to go ahead and put in my journaling, but I haven't printed that out yet. There is my day 6, 7, and 8. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you again real soon. Bye for now.